Hi there and welcome to Sellr. This really is the easiest way that you can create a website for your shop and start selling online with the best looking website and in the shortest possible amount of time. And it's great because it means you can maintain your website yourself. You don't need a web designer, you don't need to pay other people. It puts you really in control. So let's take a quick look around. This is the main home page of the control panel, and of course it's the control panel where you're going to do all your administration of your sales and the items that you're selling, and from here you can also choose and configure the website that you want as well. So I'm just going to show you a very brief overview of how it works, and then you can take a look around yourself and get your website up and running. So if we take a look at this now, probably the most interesting bit you want to see right to begin with is if we click on website and choose your website. It's in here that you can see the different designs of websites and select one that you want for your own shop. There's various different categories of template here, such as online store, ticket website, software download, food takeaway, music download, accommodation booking, and we've got other sections as well for EPOS, point of sale, and other website templates too. So if we just click on the online store icon there, and then of course there's templates for websites, mobiles, and a user template area as well for if you want to design your own templates. So if we just click on website templates, this is where the templates are shown, and you can page through the different templates. I've already selected this particular design down here for my surfboards website that I'm about to show you how to set up, but you can obviously just page through and see what you want. There's 4 columns here where you select the template that you want. Web is just the standard desktop template. Our web is reserve, so Sellr lets you create both a primary website and also create a website in reserve. So in the future, if you want to change your website design, for example, you can simply set up your reserve website, and then when you're happy with it, flip it over to be the primary website, and then suddenly everyone will start seeing your new website design as well. It makes it really easy to change your website in the future. There's also mobile, so you tick that for your mobile design, but of course we've got specialized templates for mobile, which we'll have a look at in a minute, and reserve mobile as well. So in this instance, we tick on that icon there to get the tick for that particular design, and so that's what we've selected. And if we go into the mobile section, you'll see there's a whole load of mobile templates as well. I'm not sure which one we selected, this one down the bottom here. So you can just select which mobile template you want there too. So another screen you want to look at right at the start is if I click on website and your company logo. Upload your logo to this screen here. You simply select it in the browse box here. So select whether it's the desktop logo you're uploading or the mobile logo, and click here to upload. And if you only upload a desktop logo, then it will use that and make it smaller to use on your mobile store as well. So we'll just leave that like that for the minute. And then the other thing you'll need to see is manage items. So this is where you create the items that you want to be selling on your website. This is a central repository of those items, which lets you manage them all centrally in one place and very easily change prices and check stock and do loads of other different things as well. So if we take a look at the screen here, the products are listed there clearly in front of us. There's some links at the top, categories. If I click on those, and you'll see here there's this main super category, we call it, which is all. Then underneath we've got 2 categories. One's item for sale and boards, and you can give those categories images and descriptions as well, which will be shown on the website. So if I click on back, there's also secondary categories. Secondary categories allow you to create pseudo categories. For example, if you want to sell things by price range or by brand, or as you can see here, latest offers, latest boards, special offers, it lets you create group products in a way other than they're grouped in their normal categories. So it lets you sell the same product in multiple areas of your website really easily. Just to show you this, various different columns here. IM is image, DSC is description, WS is website. So if you untick that, it will just remove that from your website, and you can change the order using those arrows there as well. So if I click on back and we go back to the item manager, you'll see that we've already created some products here. If we just have a look at this one here, surf one, gecko wood, you'll see the product details appear on the right hand side, and to add a new product or a new item, you just click on the relevant icons at the top here. So looking at this item details on the right, it's called gecko wood. We've given it a price of £99.99. We've put some in stock. You give it an item code, which is simply a series of letters and numbers to make a code. If you've got barcodes, you can put that in the EAN code box down the bottom. And there's a whole load of other options which you can set as well on items, which you need to see these separate screencasts to watch exactly how all of these work. But you can set up all sorts of things, follow-up emails, multiple discount types, cross-sell and upsell, and so forth. So if we then move to the website, let's click on website, edit your website. You'll see there's a couple of options here. You can edit your primary website, reserve website, your primary mobile website, or your reserve mobile website, and you can also upload images that you might want to use on your website. So if we click on edit primary website, you'll see that the website appears, and we've already added a couple of bits and pieces to this particular template, but you can see the items which we've already got loaded on the item manager. You can now see are appearing on here exactly as you'd expect with the images. Our logos appearing at the top, and you can very easily modify the website. Let me show you an example of this. We've got this box on the left that says delivery details. If you want to change something, just click on the text, and then you can overtype it. So let's put special offers in instead. And when you do that, you'll notice a Save Changes button appears at the bottom. Make sure you click on that to save those changes, and then those changes will be saved. If you want to change the images, for example, see here we've got the slide one. This is actually a special kind of banner which changes every few seconds to the next frame of the banner, the next slide. So if we just want to change banner one, we click on banner one at the top. And then if you hover over the top left-hand corner of the image, a special icon appears with a tree in it showing that you can upload an image. So if I just click on that, select an image to upload, then click on, in this case it's an open button, click on that, then select click here to upload. The image is uploaded, and you can see already it appeared there. Click on close, and it's fabulous. You want to spend some time getting together some really good images for your website, because it's the images that you use that really make or break a good website and make it look really, really good. And be careful as well. Make sure that you get the copyright on those images. Ideally, use images that you source yourself. You know, get someone to take photos and that kind of thing, or perhaps get them from the manufacturer. But just make sure you get permission to use them on your website. That's really important. So as you can see here, so that's banner one. We could go through these banners. You can click on the title at the top and then select different banners for those. I won't do that at the moment, but you can see down here as well there's other images here you can change. And in fact, you want to, when you select a template, have a look around it and see what you can change on it. Like this one here, for example, you can change the image, and also if you hover next to it, there's a picture of a hand which lets you change the link to where that particular image and the text underneath is going to connect to. And a pop-up box, you can drag these boxes around, appears, and it lets you you can choose a category or secondary category or another URL or anything you want, really. So if we close that there, another point to mention as well is these buttons down the left hand side. If I just move the web page over a bit, you can see a bit clearer. So the top one is lets you set properties. If there's any sort of central properties for the template, you change them there. There's not on this particular template. And then the box underneath, you can set meta tags and the title tags for your website and for the different pages. And you can have tags on your homepage which are inherited throughout all the different pages, and you can do lots of things, create your own custom meta tags or whatever it is you need to do. The next button down lets you switch off all of the links on the page just in edit mode. Sometimes if you have a link on some text, it can be difficult to edit the text unless you switch the link off. So you just do that there, and then underneath that, that lets you set other pages. If there's other pages that you want to create, just pages you want to link to, or just random pages that don't necessarily fit in with the preset pages, then just click on other pages, and you can create whatever pages you want to create on that screen there, and you can just link to them. It gives you a URL, and you can link to them anywhere you like in your website. And then the bottom one, this just highlights areas that you can edit. You can see there. We edited that text there, so that's highlighted. These feature category boxes here are highlighted as well, so it just makes it a bit clearer on what you can change. Looking at the top here, see the section up here that says latest board, special offers, about us. We can edit that. If you just hover the mouse over the top left hand corner of the button on the left, then an icon appears which allows you to set up the different buttons that are going to appear on there. So if we just if we type a name, I'm not sure, contact us, and we could set it up as a new page. So we're going to create just a completely new page. Click on add new, and then click on close. Then you'll see that it appears immediately at the top there, contact us. If we click on that, it takes us to that page, and we can just click and edit that text, and we can write in there whatever we like. So there's the editor there. So it makes it really easy to create a new page, link to it from somewhere, and then you can edit that text as well. So you'll find on these templates there's various other things you can do. For example, down here, this section here, this is what we call plugins. So if I hover over in the top left-hand corner, click on the button, the small window appears with the options in it. You can click on Select New Plugin, and the different options for the plugins appear. This one's a social media plugin that we can select there. So if I just click on that, this lets you add social media accounts to your website. So if I just put in our Twitter ID here quickly, click on Save, close that. Then you'll see that now we've got our Twitter account has just appeared with a follow link down there so that people can very easily follow us. Looking right at the bottom, there's another section down here which allows you to click on that, and you can edit all of these links and things that appear down the bottom. And then right at the very bottom there's some text that you can edit as well. You can change it exactly as you want. So I've briefly shown you how you can edit the desktop website. There's a couple of other things I need to show you as well. We've just been looking there at the home page really. You can navigate through your website and change individual pages if you like, but it's easier just to change what we call master pages. And if I click on this drop down here, these are the master template pages. So this makes it really easy to make big changes to your website without actually having to do too much. So you can just change the master page, and then all the pages that use that will be changed as well. So that's the desktop template. Now if we just quickly switch to the mobile, let me just close that window there. Now if I click on Edit the Primary Mobile Website, you'll see that our mobile simulator appears, and you can do exactly what we just did on the desktop template, but you can do it on the mobile template as well. This makes it really easy to set up your mobile website. You can scroll down, you can navigate through it just like you were using it, and it makes it really easy to edit the sections and have it looking exactly as you like. And best of all, it makes it really easy when people want to buy stuff from you using their mobile. It just makes it a really easy experience for them to make that purchase. So if I just close that now, I click on website and website domain name. When you first sign up to Sellr, your domain name is obviously not going to be connected, but it gives you immediately a temporary name you can use just so you can see your site in action. This is shown here. Usually it's a number, which is your store ID, .sellrstores.com, and you'll be given a passcode as well. So when you first access the website, you need to type in a passcode, which remains valid for that session, so you don't have to keep typing it in. And then if we just go and have a look at that now. So you can see here's our website, and if I just lower the screen down, you'll be able to see the domain name. That's what I was talking about earlier on, 55005.sellrstores.com. So you can see that it's really easy to set up your website. And if we just take a look at a product, here's this gecko wood product. If I click on view product underneath it, then you'll see that the product details appear. You can buy the product there using the add to cart button. It lets you put upsell and cross-sell recommended items next to it as well. There's an additional information section here where you can put you can have preset kind of parameters for the product. In this case we've got color, size, finish, origin, weight. Makes it really easy to give extra details about these products. In fact, there's one other really cool thing I want to show you too. If we just go back to the home page, you can see we've got the gecko wood product there. If I just flip over to the item manager, so now if we click on manage items, locate that product gecko wood. One really cool feature that's really simple is we call decorations. And so let's take that gecko wood product. Let's just say it's a new item, you really want to promote it. You just select new item from there, click on save. Then if we go back and refresh the website, you can see that gecko wood item on your homepage has now got a nice little kind of sash over the corner of it showing that it's a new item. And you can do that to all of them, makes them stand out, looks fabulous. So Sellr's full of really useful features like that that really makes products stand out, makes people remember your website, and hopefully will increase your sales. But that's just the start of it. Sellr has got a huge amount of marketing functionality in it as well, which I can't go into in this particular screencast, but make sure you watch our other screencasts on email marketing, autoresponders, upsell and cross-sell, customer tracking, customer relationship management. There's so many things in Sellr that you're going to find really useful, so please take a look around. If you've got any questions, just don't hesitate to call our support team, and you can find their details by clicking on the help and contact us menu. So the best way to get started now is to go to the item manager, start adding your product details, create your categories, create some secondary categories, and then go and have a look at the different website templates that are available. Choose one to get started with, and then you can be up and running in minutes.